けましておめでとうございます。which means Happy New Year in Japanese. It's Takeshi from jprail.com. I will upload various videos of Japanese railway this year too. Please stick around this channel. The first video of the year 2021 is a ranking of 50 busy railway companies in Japan. There are many railway companies in Japan, but which one carries the most passengers? However, if we compare the number of the passengers of each company as it is, the larger company will be ranked higher. So here, I will compare by transportation density. Transportation density is the number of the passengers per kilometer per day. The ranking is compared by all Japanese railway companies and also includes monorails, trams, ropeways, and cable cars. The data will be compared with the 2019 figures released by the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport and Tourism. Let's first look at the 50th to 21st places in the ranking. 50th place, Nagoya Rinkai Rapid Transit. Transport density 17,813. This is commonly known as the Aonami Line and connects Nagoya with the waterfront area. Its access route Legoland and SC Maghreb and Railway Park. 49th place, Enoshima Electric Railway. Transport density 20,900. It is commonly known as Enoden. This is the access route to Enoshima and Kamakura. 48th place, Yokohama Seaside Line. Transport density 21,774. It is commonly known as the Kanazawa Seaside Line. It is a new transportation system that runs in the south area of Yokohama Port. 47th place, Saitama New Urban Transit. Transport density 23,082. It runs right next to the Tohoku Shinkansen from Omiya. This is the access route to the Railway Museum. 46th place, Nose Electric Railway. Transport density 25,013. It is subsidiary of Hankyu Railway and uses old Hankyu vehicles. It operates like one of the Hankyu Railway lines. 45th place, Hiroshima Rapid Transit. Transport density 25,455. It is commonly known as the Astram Line. It is a commuting route in Hiroshima City. 44th place, Kobe New Transit. Transport density 28,620. Two new transportation systems, Courtliner and Rokko Liner, are in operation. These are access routes to the new artificial island in Kobe Port. 43rd place, Maihama Resort Line. Transport density 29,219. A monorail that connects each area of the Tokyo Disney Resort. It's a railroad line, not an attraction. 42nd place, Osaka Monorail. Transport density 29,575. It is a monorail that connects Itami Airport and the surrounding area of Osaka City. 41st place, West Japan Railway. Transport density 32,587. Commonly known as JR West. Although it is a large company of the JR Group, it is not ranked high because it has many local lines in the red. 40th place, Sanyo Electric Railway. Transport density 37,642. It is a second-tier private railway that connects Kobe and Himeji. Sanyo Electric Railway provides joint service with Hanshin Electric Railway, which directly connects Osaka Umeda and Himeji. 39th place, Nishi Nippon Railroad. Transport density 40,181. It is commonly known as Nishitetsu Railway. It is one of the major private railway companies with a route network on the west side of the Fukuoka Prefecture. 38th place, Hokuso Railway. Transport density 41,966. This is a company belonging to the Keisei Group and has a Narita Sky Access line. Limited express trains connect Narita Airport and Ueno go through this line. 37th place, Transportation Bureau City of Sendai. Transport density 43,663. It operates 2 subway lines in the Sendai, which is the largest city in Tohoku region. 36th place, Nagoya Railroad. Transport density 43,953. It is commonly known as Meitetsu. It is a railway company that connects Nagoya, Gifu, Toyohashi, and Chubu Airport and is the third largest private railway in Japan. 35th place, Tokyo Tama Intercity Monorail. Transport density 45,179. It is a monorail that runs in the Tama area in western Tokyo. This is the access route to Sanrio Puro Land. 34th place, Yuri Kamome. Transport density 46,582. A new transit system that runs in the Tokyo waterfront area. This is the access route to Odaiba. 33rd place, East Japan Railway. Transport density 50,144. Known by the name of the JR East, it is the largest railway company in Japan. It has a large number of the deficient local lines in the Tohoku region and is ranked 33rd. 32nd, Saitama Railway. Transport density 54,115. This is a commuting line in the southern Saitama. It operates as a part of the Tokyo Metro Namboku Line. 31st place, Kintetsu Railway. Transport density 59,799. It is the largest private railway in Japan and has route to the Osaka, Kyoto, Nara, Ise, and Nagoya. Kintetsu operates a large number of the limited express trains such as the Shimakaze and Hinotori. 30th place, Kyoto Municipal Transportation Bureau. Transport density 65,396. There are 2 subway lines that run in Kyoto City. 29th place, Sapporo City Transportation Bureau. Transport density 66,655. There are 3 subway lines that run in the Sapporo City. 28th place, Nankai Electric Railway. Transport density 70,281. One of the major private railway companies, it is an access route from Osaka Namba to Kansai Airport, Wakayama, and Koyasan. 27th place, Keisei Electric Railway. Transport density 73,636. It is one of the major private railway companies and is an access route from Tokyo Ueno to Narita Airport. 26th place, Kobu Railway. Transport density 74,773. It is second biggest private railway in Japan. This is the access route to Nikko and Kinugawa Onsen. 25th place, Shin Keisei Electric Railway. Transport density 77,684. It is a Keisei Electric Railway Group company and has a 1 line in Chiba Prefecture. 24th place, Fukuoka City Transportation Bureau. Transport density 80,129. There are 3 subway lines that run in Fukuoka City. 23rd place, Kobe City Transportation Bureau. Transport density 83,681. There are 2 subway lines that run in Kobe City. 22nd place, Tokyo Monorail. Transport density 84,614. This is the access route from Hamamatsucho in Tokyo to Haneda Airport. It is a subsidiary of JR East. 21st place, Senboku Rapid Railway. Transport density 84,952. It is a subsidiary of Nankai Electric Railway and operates as part of the Nankai Electric Railway's route network. Let's see the ranking from 20th to 11th. 20th place, Toyo Rapid Railway. Transport density 86,368. It operates as a part of the Tokyo Metro Tozai Line. It is a commuting route connecting the Chiba and Tokyo. 90th place, Central Japan Railway. Transport density 89,264. It is called by the name of JR Central or JR Tokai. It operates the Tokaido Shinkansen and the JR lines around Nagoya. JR Central has the Tokaido Shinkansen, which is the most profitable railway line in Japan. but it is ranked 19th because the transportation density of conventional line is not high. 18th place, Transportation Bureau, City of Nagoya. Transport density 89,372. Nagoya City Subway has 6 lines in Nagoya City. 70th place, Transportation Bureau, City of Yokohama. Transport density 93,788. There are 2 subway lines in the Yokohama City. 16th place, Osaka Metro. Transport density 160,314. It operates 8 subway lines and 1 new transit system line in Osaka City. 15th place, Tokyo Waterfront Area Rapid Transit. Transport density 119,684. It is commonly known as the Rinkai Line. It operates as a part of the JR Saikyo Line and is an access to Odaiba. 14th place, Kita Osaka Kyuko Railway. Transport density 122,523. Although it is a line of the Hankyu Group companies, it is operated as a part of the Osaka Metro Midosuji Line. 13th place, Keihan Electric Railway. Transport density 122,586. It is one of the major private railway companies and connects Osaka with Kyoto and the Lake Biwa area. 12th place, Metropolitan Intercity Railway. Transport density 126,985. It is known as the Tsukuba Express. It is a commuting route that connects Akihabara, Asakusa, Kitasenju, and the Tsukuba area. 11th place, Hanshin Electric Railway. Transport density 128,091. It is one of the major private railway companies that connects Osaka and Kobe. It is an access route to Himeji and Nara by joint service with Kintetsu Railway and Sanyo Electric Railway. Then, it is the best 10. Let's start with the 10th to 4th place. 10th place, Yokohama Minato Mirai Line Railway. Transport density 135,938. It is simply called the Minato Mirai Line. It is a route that runs in the Yokohama Bay area and operates as a part of the Tokyu Railway's route network. 9th place, Seibu Railway. Transport density 137,642. A major private railway company with a route network in the northwestern Tokyo and Saitama, with Shinjuku and Ikebukuro as terminals. 8th place, Bureau of Transportation Tokyo Municipal Government. Transport density 159,679. It operates 4 subway lines, 1 tram line, and 1 new transit system line. 7th place, Hankyu Corporation. Transport density 176,435. One of the major private railway companies with Osaka Umeda as a terminal, and it has a route network to Kyoto, Kobe, and Takarazuka. 6th place, Sagami Railway. Transport density 197,387. It is known as Sotetsu Railway. It is a commuting route in Yokohama and its surrounding area. This also provides a joint service with JR, and the train also runs to the Shinjuku. 6th place, Keikyu Corporation. Transport density 206,034. It is simply called the Keikyu or Keihin Kyuko. It is one of the major private railway companies that has a route network from Shinagawa to Haneda Airport, Yokohama, and Yokosuka. 4th place, Keio Corporation. Transport density 254,296. This is one of the major private railway companies that has a route network from Shinjuku to Western Tokyo, such as Hachioji and Takao. Finally, it is the best 3. First of all, the 3rd place is Odakyu Electric Railway. Transport density 266,249. This is one of the major private railway companies that operate the limited express trains called Romance cars. It is an access route to Hakone and Enoshima. The second place is Tokyu Railway. Transport density 293,295. This is one of the major private railway companies and is a commuting route connecting the Tokyo and Yokohama. Then, the first place is Tokyo Metro. Transport density 304,947. It operates 9 subway lines in the central Tokyo. Tokyo is one of the biggest cities in the world and all these lines are busy all day. So this is a very natural result. Most of the railways in this ranking were the commuting lines in Tokyo. So in another video, I'd like to try to make a ranking under the different conditions, so we'll see the different results. That's all for this video. If you found this video useful or interesting, please click like button and subscribe to my channel. Please watch other videos too. Thank you very much for watching my video. See you guys next time. ありがとうございました。さようなら。